First off, at the beginning of every single game, you probably should start playing Gear with your Orisa. And the reason for that, especially when you're holding this close, is that there's no buffer time for you to get into position to get a good wall if they push on. If they're playing Dive or they're playing Rhino, even if they're playing Orisa, you probably want to stay further back because whenever you're playing Mei, you are lower spam than the other team. You have less spam, but you have the
Right.
utility of the wall. So if they're suddenly, oh, they rolled out on Hanzo Junkrat, right, and the shield's instantly broken and the hog get pull hooked, you're not in the position to stop them from just breaking your shield and killing you. But if you're with your team, okay, your shield broke, Mei wall, rotate to point, and then you can play around point where you cover. Or if they're playing Ryan, the Ryan walks in, okay, I wall him, he's not dead. Or they're playing Dive, oh, the Dive tank's still us, okay, I walled him, they're no longer healing. Initially, I'd like you, like when you're playing with having Orisa, just try to play with the Orisa first.
Okay. I think the reason that I moved there, I think I either heard or saw ball, so I kind of just want to wall off this right side of the truck and kind of like stop them from flanking around. But I think it would have been just better playing with the Orisa anyway.
Probably, so let's say the bull comes in, the wall,
Mm-hmm.
you freeze him, you do 4 or 500 damage to him, he goes back out again. Okay, nice. Now imagine there's a Ryan running on with your Orisa at the same time. The Ryan, there's a Brig, there's a Lucio, there's a Hog, I don't know. There's like a bunch of people just running over your front line.
Right.
Front line's your first priority. Like you're basically a tank. We talked about this earlier. Mei is basically a tank. So you're an off tank playing with a Hog who's a DPS. This guy's a DPS, and you're the off tank. With how roles work and what you try to achieve. Because you're playing to use utility to help your main tank maintain space. Your main tank is creating space, and the Hog is looking deny the enemy team taking space. So you're just in reality what you're trying to do here is the Hog's job. You're not going to do that because you're playing with Orisa because you're playing Orisa card. First of all, you shouldn't be holding here. You should be holding on point. If you
Yeah.
are holding this close, then you need to play with your Orisa. If you're playing on point, it's a bit different and you're more fluid in what you can do. But whenever you're holding this close to a truck as Orisa, you need to have your Mei with you at all times. So the fluidity of playing Mei changes depending on how close. The closer to the choke, the more you have to play with tank.
Oh, Ryan, hello, Reinhardt. That's a new one.
What's a Reinhardt, dog?
They don't engage, I don't know why.
That's pretty cool.
He feeds.
No!
Good aim. Good aim.
Charging.
Hug you.
He's a pro gamer, dude. No question.
Where the fuck? Oh god. Someone's
He's out, I guess.
He's gonna do it, please.
Oh shit, what
Well, that was pretty good.
far behind you.
That was actually insane.
Hey.
She's on the high ground right side.
Such a
Hug you.
Like seriously hop on him, man.
That was really, really good.
May. Amazing.
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay, Snazzy, thank you, thank you.
Yo, Ash,
I'm
walk,
kind of like
walk
laying.
behind
I'm not too sure if
Snazzy.
you're listening with audio, but
Yeah, I'm listening with audio.
okay.
Yo, what are you doing on that, dude?
It's
DPS,
gonna-
peel.
Tilt.
What?
Oh, Jesus
I don't
Christ.
like this, and the only reason I don't like you doing this is because your Mei wall is now on cooldown. And the wall is the most important thing for you. Their comp is pretty bad, so it's fine. But like, if the Ryan walks out to get a fire strike, okay, bam, wall. Or the Genji slightly overextends, bam, wall. The ball slightly overextends, bam, wall.
Yeah, not only that, but they also were running a Widow. I think I pressed tab like a few seconds ago, and an Ana, so I could have been easily slept
Ash,
or like
Ash,
I'm kind of like
headshot.
laying back, like.
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay, Snazzy, thank you, thank you.
Yo, Ash,
I'm
walk,
kind of like
walk
laying.
I can't see it. There we go, okay. Yeah, they're playing both these. And also then, if you drop down from the window now, the Widow jumps up into that window, you have no way of denying her the sightline. You might just kill someone. Having the Mei wall for the Widow when she jumps up and just Mei wall off the high window, or jump up to deal with her, would be really good.
Yo, why is there Zen on that, dude?
Not a big fan.
What, bro?
Oh, but Jesus Christ.
I'm going back up.
Yo, listen.
I'm literally.
Oh,
not
at this
just-
point, the Widow I was actually spawn camping for support.
Oh, hug you.
I'm not mad, but I mean, it's
I was like, oh, that's what.
I'm not angry.
Okay, so you just okay. We're playing without supports. Then I'm just gonna play for my tank staying alive, and I'm not playing support because Hog has self heal and Orisa has a lot of damage to sustain. So you're just playing around staying alive and stopping the enemy tank from killing your tank. All you're doing here because you don't have supports.
How the fuck?
So this is really, really good.
Quite winnable. Oh, I'm so
Close,
sorry.
No, no ticks, no ticks.
I don't have strokes, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I haven't really been calling out my halts. It's my bad.
I don't need.
Oh my
Honestly,
god.
Dang, they took it.
I know when you're gonna do that.
Frick.
Yeah, Widow.
Brick. Did. Big brick.
capital D colon.
It is.
Capital D colon freak.
You good?
I like how they're still in it.
Nice. Good timing on the
That
wall.
Ryan learned.
Now you need to
Bro, if
prepare
it's
how you
anything
want
other
to use
than
your
frick,
pull.
I'm gonna get reported.
Yeah, fucking too.
Like, I would like you to call what you want to do with your pull. Right. And I mean your ultimate. The reason is not only because your ultimate should get value, it's to stop your team from over ulting. Right. Now suddenly the hog is not ulting during your May ult, pushing them all out of it.
I'm gonna
You
set a
should
wall.
be
Block it.
close to shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halting.
I might have cancelled it. Never mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably May ult now, but it's too late.
Mm,
Like, the May ult should have been used now. You'd be looking for a
Yep.
roll and the Ryan is walking through the choke and May ult him.
and he's nanoed too.
Yeah, so it's just like you completely negate the nano, and if the Genji goes for the blade, then it doesn't really get value because your whole team can focus him.
Halting.
So May ult is kind of like an EMP because it stops the team from doing anything.
I might have cancelled it.
This wall is really bad, and the May ult should have already been used. Now you just lose this fight, but they over-ult, so it's fine. You can just snowball second point now with more ultimates.
That's crazy. I got shattered, booped into
I'm
mine.
gonna just walk into that and reset.
I agree with you. Walk into that and reset.
Alright, they still have.
And then he was shattered.
I'm guessing
I'm
Rosette
assuming he got
was-
Yeah, we did have enough turns. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you have Hog ult, and you have Trance, and you have your ult. Your ult should be the only one needed for
It's
this
fine.
fight.
Is it
Doesn't matter.
trance or is it trans? Oh my god.
Alright, there.
It's
Nano
Trank.
here,
It's trans.
and the
Okay, he's feeding.
We're killing this guy, right?
Why is your team not killing him? Why is your team not killing him?
That's not a good combo.
Oh my god, no.
Unlucky.
Trans.
Oh, that's.
Unlucky.
This right here? This guy? Clown. This right here, there's a clown. He's fat cloning all over this map, right here. You see these? These look like clown waves. This is the biggest clown I've ever seen. Like, yeah, that's a clown right there. You know what the second biggest clown is?
Yeah.
It's two clowns in one image.
Combo.
Never before seen.
Okay, I'm looking at my.
Huge blizzard.
Huge blizzard. That's such a clown. Oh my god. We are.
Wait a second.
What a clown.
it's just.
Who killed it, man? What the fuck? Someone actually just slaughtered her.
Yeah, I know you're Dragonist. I knew you more as
You
flooding
shielded,
in
right?
than
Oh, bro.
than as
I don't like these wall usage to get high ground. Like, you're not gonna achieve anything in the high ground except
And that's
this.
why.
That's unfortunate.
This is something that could have happened first of all, but also, like,
That's a walker.
you need to stay chill. It's more important for you, like, before a fight starts, it's more important for you to not die. That's the most important thing. All 6 of you, between fights, have one job in comp. Below 4.5. Don't die. That's your only job between fights. Only thing you should focus on is not dying between fights.
I can see that.
Getting picks is not that important
I don't know, man.
compared to
I don't
not
know.
dying. Like, if I take a peek, right, and it's a 50-50. 50. Then that is always beneficial for the attacker, because getting a pick on attack is much more important than getting a pick on defense. A pick on defense, you gain, like, yeah, I get 20 seconds. Getting a pick on attack is, oh, we cap with 5 minutes instead of overtime. Taking 50-50 peaks and going for unnecessary peaks is never worth it on defense, especially 2CP.
Who's you behind, Ellie? You have no healers.
What is happening to your body?
Oh, he didn't clown. Yeah, using all your cooldowns for a Lucio.
Fucking full HP because she's
Yeah. And then big clown right
You
here.
bitch!
Big clown. Imagine if you had your freeze right there. Imagine if you didn't use your freeze in the Lucio. And you could just ice block that when he dropped down. No, now, the Lucio is no longer the number 1 clown. This is the number 1 clown.
Oh no.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, quarter point, quarter point. Not today.
Oh, this guy's not having fun.
No.
Oh, he's not having fun. Oh no, 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 no. I know you're losing this fight, but like, no, poor
I know.
ball. You're wasting so. It's so worth it. You're tilting him so hard. It's so worth it. That might be a good Mei ult. I don't know. Okay, she's dead. It was a good Mei ult.
Fire, 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 fire. Fire, fire, fire.
I'm gonna get
Sorry.
this guy. Like, I'm just gonna get him. This Mei is so dead. He's in my side. Mei reply.
Fire, fire, fire.
I'm gonna crouch. And he misses 2 shots on you while you're sitting still crouched. Wow.
Ball one, ball one, ball one, ball one.
Fire, fire.
Wow. I don't need to laugh. You do it for me. Thank you. He is.
And I tilted him. I tilted the ball.
He's so tilted. Oh my god. This is peak
He
performance
keeps
Mei
going
play.
for the rest of the match.
It's like Mei is the new Sombra Goat. In scrims, when you play against Sombra Goat, it's like, oh my god, I want to kill my. I just want to end everything. Because Sombra Goat is the worst to play against of anything ever. And now it's ball players and Mei. There's nothing they can do to run away. You need to be surpassed to rank. No, I have really bad mechanics and I can still get GM.
I
Right?
have bad mechanics.
Yeah, I was talking to someone in chat. It's like, you need good mechanics. No, you don't need a good mechanic. You just need to position correctly and not die. As long as you don't feed, you'll get GM.
Yeah, I think Jane said you need what, like 2 out of 3 like skills to get to GM, like good positioning and game sense or something.
Like, I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I think you only need one thing. Don't feed. As long as you don't feed, you're
Don't
easy to carry. And if you're easy to carry, you can have 50+% win rate. And if you have 50+% win rate, you are going to get the GM eventually.
Eventually.
Like, the game itself will put you into GM by just not feeding. Because then you're a good teammate. So, not feeding is what you need.
So do we stay this comp? No?
And you'll be surprised. If I play comp, I'm like, I'm gonna carry, I will lose 200 SR. And if I'm like, I'm gonna not die, I gain 300 SR. Like, it depends on which goal you go into comp with, is which mindset you have when you enter comp. And it's, if my one goal is, I'm not going to feed, and that's all I try to do, I will play so much better than if I try to carry. Because trying to carry will lead to you feeding. Because you have to make plays, and making plays is bad. Because making plays is high risk, low reward. Especially on defense 2 CP. Okay, but let's keep
I mean,
watching.
you almost have mine, so I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, if we got a diva, that'd be pretty amazing.
Can't do anything but freeze a ball. Well, you remove a character from the game.
Mozambique, are you an off-tank player or just a DPS player that plays hard?
I can play
Capital
Diva,
D colon.
but I'm already here.
Rose Anna with what did you rank up? Can you please rephrase that message, Peter? Because I am not sure what you're asking.
I'll swap if I die.
Oh well.
Good ball.
Hi. Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, buddy. I ranked up with like a collection of playing Hanzo, Mercy, Anna, Roadhog, Eva. Is the characters I used to rank up. Because I picked Hanzo and Junkrat if I needed DPS depending on what was best for the map. Because I just shot shield and I shot tanks. If they were playing dive, I picked Doomfist and punched to Winston. If I had to play tank, I locked Hog or Diva, unless we didn't have an Orisa, in which case I just locked Orisa, no matter what the other tank was. If I had to play DPS, I picked Mercy or Anna, because one of them is always going to be the optimal pick. If you have a Mercy, the optimal pick is usually Anna, and if you have anything else, the optimal pick is usually going to be Mercy. But yeah. That's the way I think about switching, and which heroes I play.
Could probably kill
Shield me, bitch.
Like, yeah. I have games where I kill everyone and still lose. You lose games, that's how it is.
Wait, top dog?
Not every game is winnable. mad. Oh, this guy's mad as well.
After
I think we get fucked here. I should have went in the corner.
No, I think you're fine playing where you are. This male's gonna be big. I don't like the placement of it. It's fine because the ball
It
feeds
should have been
into
more
it.
in the middle.
It should have been more in the middle. Because like the Rhine is down here, the ball is behind point. Both of which can be blocked up with a May wall. So I would either not use it and just wait for someone to touch point, so it's a bit too early, or I would just like throw it towards the enemy DPS characters, force them to rotate so I can kill a tank. That allow you to
I heard
rotate
the
over here.
yeah. I heard the Rhine charge, and I thought he was charging towards me, so I kind of like tossed it, like as quick as I could. And then I looked around. I'm like, where the fuck did he go?
He went bye bye.
there's too much shit going on, bro.
Too much shit going on, bro.
Stay on point if you can.
You're very good at describing the game.
Surprise,
I agree, that's most 2CP. I think every fight on this point looks the same. No matter rank, level. Every game looks like an owl game because every owl game looks like a comp game on this map. Second point.
It's like
Okay, let's continue to watch the attack. Because right now, like your positioning is fine during the fights. Your ults are usually a bit too early, if anything, or not used early enough.
Get a shield right here.
Like you're waiting for the enemy team to do something else. You're not proactive enough. You're a very reactive player. You're throwing away cooldowns like before the fight starts. So sometimes you go into fights without cooldowns. But let's see how you do in attack.
Haunting.
This guy's just feeding. This guy's just feeding.
I need to wait.
What?
Oh, I'm so bad.
unlucky. I missed.
Yeah, but like the miss is like, whatever.
Walk forward.
You're just fucking it around so hard. You can't do anything.
Okay, sure. Let's go. Alright, we go, man.
What?
They're playing snipers. Don't wall to high ground. You don't get punished for it, but you should.
Alright, now we know. Staying with tank.
Okay.
is not bad.
Get dicked on.
I should have died.
Just 500 damage.
Oh, he's frozen.
Buddy. Don't expect that in the scene.
Nice shots here. But yeah, Vader, I will show you my career profile after this one review.
Can we kill?
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I'm not that high rank right now, so don't yell at me.
Alright.
How you been, Flooding?
Let's cap. They have a hog now.
We can
Oh, so we get
real quick. They have an
Yeah.
arsenal.
rolled for a while here.
I'm gonna blizzard.
How
here.
do you
I'm
get
blizzarding
rolled
here.
when
You
you're
guys join.
when they're playing that comp and you have a male tier? You should always win this fight. Oh, this male's way too early. It's way too early.
Oh,
That's my bad. I should have halted before.
what the fuck happened?
Yeah. So what happens here is that your team tries to play Ryan. For example, a pro smurfing this other mechanic then. Yeah, of course. If you're an absolutely insane gamer, you don't need good positioning. Look in pro games like Pine. Pine will just kill you from a stupid position because he kills you before you can kill him. If you're that good, then sure, you don't need good positioning.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's my bad. I should have
But
halted.
like, if you had good positioning and is an insane gamer, you will always win.
what the fuck happened?
So what should I have been
Results.
like
They're using
asking my team to do here?
Play slow,
'cause I
play
did-
slow.
Okay, because I did call that I was gonna use Blizzard, but I didn't, I guess, direct my team as to like what to do. So
Like, these guys right here, all these 5 people, are not very smart. They're not very smart. They are like, erpty derp, Goats was meta. They watch Goats being played. And they're like, okay, we need to press W. Well, you're playing Orisa. You need to position somewhere, so like here, so you can go in here when your shield goes down, or you peek here, so you can go in here when your shield, or you stay in choke, so you can. When your shield goes down, you need to have somewhere to go. But your team is not playing like that because they didn't understand how Orisa works. Orisa is so broken that without understanding how the hero works, people still have to play it because she's so broken. That's how good Orisa is. And people keep mispositioning the shields, but you just need to ask them to play slow. They should be playing right here. Then they should be going behind this whenever the shield goes down. I think what happened to Orisa was that they got naded, and booped, and hacked. A hog, I mean.
Nice.
He got a little bit of everything. What happened to your Orisa? Your Orisa got full hooked. She didn't fortify, or she got EMP'd. She didn't get EMP'd, she didn't fortify the pull. What happened? She didn't fortify. And then you lose the fight.
Don't use
He was
ults.
incapable of pressing shift. Or you wasted it
How the fuck
earlier.
did our Arista die?
They used
Why did our
Nano.
Arista die? Oh
They
my
used
god.
Widow. They used Widow Nano EMP.
I hear this guy's
So
They should have
everything
peaked,
died.
I think.
Please don't play. No, please don't play Genji. No, it's so bad. Genji is such a bad. Just play Hanzo.
That's my bad.
Team is done
Just
trolling.
walk
me.
back. Go back to
I
spawn.
think I switch.
Dude,
Hope so. Genji's a really bad pick
I
here.
think I do one fight and then I switch.
Okay, let's watch Genji fight then. Because Genji and Bunker, the only team who plays that with any success is Vancouver. And Haxel is an insane Genji, and he just sits with his team and farms his blade. And he uses his deflect to save the shield. So he deflects in front of the shield to stop the shield from breaking. That's the only reason it works, is because he stops shield break with his deflect. And there's no other reason they win with it. That's like the only thing he does.
I was gonna say, how does he? I haven't seen him play into bunker.
Okay,
But
so
I would imagine it'll be really hard to farm blade.
yeah, it is. So what he does is that so this is Orisa. This is Genji. He plays
It's
shield.
a nice looking horse.
Then here's the other Orisa. She's not happy because she's playing against Vancouver. And then Haxel goes in front of the shield and uses deflect. Deflects damage back into the enemy shield. Then when the shield breaks, he throws shurikens at this guy. Then if he goes low, he dashes and kills him. If he doesn't go low, he goes behind shield again, waits for deflect, goes in front of shield, deflect. Kills enemy shield. That's all they do in the bunker mirror. Deflect in front of shield and win shield war. That's the only reason it works. And because he never feeds. The problem with playing Genji is that people try to flank. He's not a flanker in bunker. He's like another tank. Basically. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Ah, you got hit by that. Watch out, this world.
Now all the Genji mains can leave my stream because no, I flank, I Genji, I pro. I played 6 people. I make big play. You're walking without your tanks here, you're wasting your cooldowns.
Alright, shielding now. Sucker. Nice.
A very good full hook.
I'm gonna bait.
Alright, I'm good, Bongo.
I have hook again.
Bongo.
You're wasting time teabagging. If it's the ball, then fine. I'm fine with that.
Rissa, Rissa, Rissa.
Hey, you're actually finding
oh my
value.
god.
I got you.
Hog, hog, hog.
I should have stayed behind the shield there.
Oh, C9
Here,
boy.
nice.
You should have.
Sombra's at the mega.
Like, it's fine. To play a make, it's fine because they are mechanically skilled enough to deal with them.
Keep me up, keep me up.
Do you not lose this? How do you lose this?
Oh, we lose this.
How do you lose this? How do you lose this? How?
Rissa, Rissa.
Oh, I'm lying.
Okay, good. I was like, what? How do you manage to lose? That would be insane.
Oh, tracer.
This is pretty good. You play this well. But it's also because they're on a bad comp. Because they're not able to break your shield.
I bladed?
Yeah, that was not terrible. That's pretty good. Wait, I want to see the career profile. Okay. Winston main. If you see someone this many hours in Winston this season, you right click his name and put him to your avoid list. This character is useless. You know what the second most useless character in the game is? Reinhardt. If I could use all 3 of my avoid slots on this person to secure him being on the enemy team, I would. I would avoid all 3 slots on this guy if I could be sure I would play against him, because this is the freest win I've ever seen of my life. Okay, I just want to say that.
And his third hero he chooses to play is ball.
Bug you.
Easy.
Wait, was that a Zarya? Okay, you know what the 3rd most useless hero in the game is right now?
Diva.
Zarya. He plays the 3 most useless characters in. No, but even in Season 15, Zarya is trash in solo queue because Hog is so good in solo. 3 DPS is just so good in solo queue. Like playing Handsome May and then any other DPS and you just insta. Because Handsome May is broken, and then any other DPS is better than any tank because tanks are useless again. I like this song. Good. It's like I feel like I'm in a Russian club right now. Like almost playing Tetris.
I hate playing at this choke with.
Yeah, it's really bad. You should never play it. Like anyone who plays the first choke on any 2CP map is stupid.
I hate it so much.
But Rangers don't have impeccable positioning, and that's yeah, it's fine because they don't scrim. They don't play passive. Well, it's because it's boring to play passive, but you win. Would you rather win or would you rather have fun? The pros win in scrims and they have fun in comp.
Fall back a little bit.
Okay, that's a good wall. Ooh.
That's a massive wall. I'm hacked, I'm hacked.
Back up. Body.
Your Orisa feeds because she's in a bad position. Your Orisa's positioning is
Why
so
don't we
poor.
back up?
It's actually
Bro.
insane.
I mean,
Or
we did
fortify.
just win.
Okay, she gets frozen.
It's just-
I literally walled for you guys.
Big wall.
Wait, it actually is the Tetris song.
It is.
Yeah, it actually is a Tetris song.
I can't do more than
A
this.
remix.
Wow. I will send you a really good remix of that later.
It's fine.
Alright,
Okay, you lose the fight because poor initial positioning.
Nano or full hog first.
I play like a heal button. I got 4.2k. I don't know what you're talking about, Bader.
I mean, we shouldn't
Probably
play.
doesn't. Nano. There's nobody has full hug.
Just don't die as the heal bot.
Yeah.
So at this point, I started to play. I thought I need to play
Where's
more
the
with
widow? Where's the widow?
Orisa Hog and just deny their pull hook and just
Yeah.
wall whenever I see the Orisa halt.
Yeah, that's really good. Good way to use it.
Watch the MP.
Big field.
Widow right side. Widow right side.
Play shield. Oh god. Bad bull.
I wasn't hit by it.
Yeah, great player.
positioning.
Great player.
Coming with
Playing
full
with your tanks with the night pull hooks.
hug. I can probably make him C9.
And whatnot.
Nice.
Knocking May, too strong in comp.
GR. A good player. What? Oh, it was overtime.
Yeah, it's overtime. If not, I would have drawn a clown face on him again.
Oh my lord.
Okay, nice. Then please push this in. I just win.
Oh no, we feed for about 2 or 3 minutes here.
Okay.
Redemption. Oh.
Yeah, honestly.
As long as it's not more.
Agility's blade? I don't know if that was a compliment or not.
Agility's blade.
Yeah.
Agility blade. For anyone who doesn't know in chat, it's Agility's one. I think it was Agility's who said once on stream, "There's never a good time to blade because when you blade, there's 5 fuckers looking at you."
Bronchitis is real. Fuck you up.
So blade is never good.
I'm gonna halt immediately, okay?
Yeah.
Love situation. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Fortify.
Oh shit, I'm slapped.
I just remember the quote. I don't remember who said it. Yeah, right here, what I would do if I were you,
Oh shit.
I would Maywall here, and I would have my team walk around this way and take this angle, because that forces it to reposition shield and it eliminates all shield advantage there. So, just small advice.
I'm slapped.
Holy shit.
It's unfortunate.
And that's the problem with holding this close. Make it as wall, and then you walk around.
Go again.
Damage.
This Orisa is not very good.
I agree with you.
Just
Very
you did that
good.
shit as soon as I got it. Yeah.
Here's the plan. Hold, but just
Wait,
take a shit
wait
ton
for
of
it.
damage.
Wait, I want to hear this
Power
bad.
shield on the right.
Oh no.
Sounds
Don't
good.
get pulled, but just
Wait,
take a shit
wait
ton
for
of
Ash
damage.
first. Wait for Ash first.
Yeah.
That's not a terrible plan. I highly doubt anyone can execute it.
I'm guessing almost
Freeze up,
immediately.
freeze up, freeze
That
up.
placement is really bad.
Yo, Orisa,
just
help
fortify.
me, help me, help me.
Okay. You're on top of the truck now. I guess.
Somewhere behind.
I should
Oh, you
just-
can. Oh, you should have walled that hog.
Saves left side.
I don't think the Ash is working here, guys.
Should play Hanzo instead.
We honestly need shield break.
Nah,
Hey,
really,
needs shield
I'm
break,
walling
pick Sombra.
for Orisa every single time. We just gotta press
I
W.
mean,
What the
we need
fuck?
shield break. I don't know what to tell
We
you.
they have a widow and a
I
Sombra.
understand you want to keep playing May, but we need shield.
No, they have a
This guy is. I don't think he understands how the game works. Mei is negative shield break, which means that you deny them breaking your shield. So in a shield break war, she doesn't kill your shield. She doesn't kill the enemy. She preserves your shield. That shield is destroyed quicker than yours because damage to yours. So you should play Hanzo, play Mei. Then you should probably not play this character unless you play Reaper, because you can pick Reaper here and Lucio and run through the enemy's shield and just kill them every time. You can also do that.
A Widow and a Sombra. They have a Widow and a Sombra. Why do we need shield break? Why do we need shield break? They have a
Break
Widow
the
and a
shield,
Sombra.
capitalize on the things.
This guy's stupid. Don't talk with him.
Look. Alright, I fucked him up.
Halting.
That's big.
For example,
That's
someone
big.
like Twilight, Jonah, ML7, or Jayhan can easily carry on Diamond. Yeah, sure, I can easily carry on Diamond. Like anyone who understands the game somewhat can easily carry on Diamond. Carrying Diamond is not hard. It's fairly easy. But how? By not dying. I'm not dying and I keep
And
dealing damage.
because diamond players play really risky.
Yeah, they play super risky, so if I play safe, I can just kill them. Because I take super easy shots while they take difficult shots. Even if the Widow is 10 times better than me, if I take a better angle than her, I will kill her. Because I pre-fired the corner. Because I know where she would be. Right? Better positioning eliminates the need of skill. So anyone with okay understanding of positioning, carry in Diamond. And you can carry in almost any hero. The hardest is probably main tank, right? Main tank relies on other people pulling up on you.
Nice hack.
But it's also the easiest role right now because Arista's not very hard.
Sleep on the right. They're gonna EMP.
EMP.
Okay. You don't die to this, hopefully.
Halting.
I'm on their tanks. They're tanks. Please help me.
Please win this, please win this, please win this. Thank you.
Actually massive.
Ana.
And then he's gonna be like, Erpy Derp Summer was such a good pick. Urgh.
I have Blizzard for second point.
No, I actually I poke his ribs.
Focus ribs.
Yeah, I was like shield break
We
by the
don't
way.
need shield break. Widow Sombra.
Pug you.
Windows to the left, okay?
Like I think it's really funny, but you shouldn't do that because you're gonna tilt him.
Yeah.
Like you're actually throwing your game by telling him that.
I had to. I'm petty like that.
You're petty like that. Okay, good.
I try to interject some humor into it.
I have Bongo, we go immediately.
But yeah, telling players that kind of stuff is just throwing.
Halting.
No, it's fine.
Because they tilt.
You guys are by yourself.
I think that's how I lose like the majority of my games.
Probably, I do the same. That's why I'm not GM anymore.
I'm on the hog.
Hog.
Yeah. A flooding just described not to me, but to you. Unlucky.
And one, actually one.
Oh, I was unlucky to die there. You were push a
Wait,
bit.
how are we
Okay, so let's go back and look. The mail was not very good, I think.
You guys are by yourself.
No.
You throw it too far. First of all, this should not be here. It should be slightly more to the left. That does not use, so it doesn't really matter. This field should not be here. It should be slightly more forward. It's not used, so we're not going to focus on it. But that placement is very bad. You chuck... Okay, so there's one person here, and there's one person here, and your mailed is here. You're not mailing this guy, not this guy, and not these guys. If you were going to mail, I would mail down here to force him to rotate around and come up behind you. But I think you could just hold it and press W, place a wall right there, or right there, or right there, and then just walk in for free. And you would just have mail for them recontesting. And I think it would have been way better.
I'm on the hog. Freezing hog.
Ana.
I'm on the Ana one, actually one. Wait, how are we losing?
Reset.
Because I'm a clown.
Yep, reset.
Because you be a clown, and so is your Bap, and so is your Orisa.
The Widow got a billion picks.
Honestly, we didn't get too much out of your mail, not gonna lie.
I mean,
It's fine.
they
It's
were
fine,
zoned
dude.
off the point. I walled off the Lucy on the right side. Froze the hog.
Walk forward, please.
It doesn't matter, let's just
What I mean?
play the game.
But how is it that something like...
Oh no.
That? Oh, fuck. I messed it up. Okay, let's try again.
Yeah, I look a little prettier.
Thanks. There's the clown. Very good drawing. Thank you.
Okay, Sombra done.
Okay.
That would look way better in my head.
Just reset,
Yeah?
just reset. Stop giving me-
Yeah. I'm going.
Just reset, just reset, just reset,
walk.
just reset.
I think we can do this at least.
Help her hog, help her hog, help her hog. Never mind.
Oh.
Like, we should not be giving them this much ult charge right now.
You're on Widow. Why are you on Widow?
I'm good.
I want to hear your thought process on playing Widow here.
I was tilted at their Widow was like just popping off, so I was like, alright, I gotta deal with her. But that's how I
The
throw
best
games.
way to deal with any DPS player when you're not a Widow main yourself is pick hands and shoot the enemy shield. If the shield is dead, they can't do anything. Oh, X, thank you for appreciate it. But yeah, like if you don't know what to do, and you're get like an enemy DPS is popping up and killing you all, just pick hands and shoot their shield and shoot their tanks, because the tanks enable the DPS, so you are indirectly killing their DPS by shooting their tanks. And if their tanks die before your tanks, your DPS is useless. Because their DPS is focusing on killing enemy DPS instead of killing your tanks. As long as you play safe with your DPS and you shoot enemy tanks, you win. So I would advise, if you're gonna switch Widow from Mei, I would switch to Hanzo. Hanzo's just really, really good in the Rissa Mirror.
They know where we are.
They have walls for another 10 seconds. Sombra on the right.
I'll take.
What a bind.
Dead.
Okay. But this is an example, right? You're in a good position. This is a bad position. This shot is not very difficult. She's basically standing still because she's falling and then standing still. And she's constantly in movement, so for her to aim at you is much more difficult than for you to aim at her. This is an example of your position being good. Even if she's better than you, it doesn't matter because your shot is easier than her. You need less mechanical skill to actually hit it.
Dead.
Because she has more things to focus on.
We have EMP.
I'm getting whole hogs into a corner like a little bitch.
Huge.
Get hog.
Hog.
I like your target focus. This guy's easy to hit, this guy's difficult to hit. You shoot this guy because he's easier to hit. I like that. I can respect shooting
Proceeds
the
to miss every shot.
Well. I can respect shooting the fatter guy because he's easier to hit. I respect that, okay? Your target selection is good.
Wait, what?
I need to heal. Go big.
Call targets.
Hug.
That was almost really good.
Hug. Nice. Kree. Ball.
Sombra 1. Ball. Lucio coming, he's 1.
She keeps hacking me. This is incredible.
Okay, so
Kree.
this is called Quick Play Body Shot Widow Prodigy right here.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Okay, so your Mei, first of all, don't tilt. Second of all, don't
Yeah.
try to be smart with your teammates. Even if you're right, you're gonna tilt. You think your Mei ults are often too early or too late. You need to work on the timing of being proactive with it, but not throwing it when there's no one there. More body shots in the swimsuit calendar. Hog you.
Oh, my soul. Ouch.
Yeah. I call you a clown and he call you the body shot guy. For your walls, they're generally pretty good. Sometimes you're using them too much between fights. I would probably like chill a bit more with them, not use as much cooldowns, play a bit safer between fights. Your left click right click priority is good, your flanking timing is good. Good way to think about flanking timing is this fight winnable? No, I flank. Is the fight winnable now? Yes, maybe. Your initial positioning in fights is usually fine, a bit like the first fight. Defense first time around was a bit meh, but all over pretty good. I would like you to call for your receiver to hold. He usually holds in pretty bad positions, but I didn't hear it, but I probably should. Thank you for the follow, Flooding Jin. I think that's like the big thing. What do you think?
No, I agree. I needed to play with my tanks more and help them with the shield, even if
Hey,
they're like
thank you for this.
either um or or suggest more positional wise and